Clay. In September 2017, Hurricane Maria decimated parts of the Caribbean. One of the most affected areas was the unincorporated island of the United States, Puerto Rico. Clay was employed by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, and was dispatched to the capital city, San Juan. His role with FEMA was to take charge of response and recovery. When Clay arrived in San Juan, meals and water were being distributed, but with such heavy destruction in an isolated area, little repair was taking place. Due to distance, supplies were slow. FEMA leased the third floor of the San Juan Convention Center, which ran on electric generators, for US $1 million from the government of Puerto Rico. All businesses were shut, aside from major hotels and restaurants, such as the Chili's franchise. There was no electricity available in Clay's nearby hotel room. The hotel generator powered the lights in the lobby and hallway, plus the elevator and water pump. Showers were cold, and Clay always worked until after sunset. Using his cell phone lantern, he prepared his ready-to-eat meal. He emptied his metal and plastic retort pouch of beef brisket with cardboard sleeve, plastic retort pouch with au gratin potatoes, plastic package of osmotic raisins, plastic wrapped accessory pack, including packaged toilet paper, packaged moist towelette, plastic packaged laxative gum, packaged salt and lemonade powder. He put aside his plastic package of peanut butter, plastic packet with 14 individual plastic-wrapped peppermint candies, plastic-wrapped wheat bread, plastic-wrapped peanut butter, plastic-wrapped Irish cream cappuccino instant powder, plastic-wrapped blackberry jam, and plastic-wrapped plastic spoon. He added water to his magnesium flameless ration heater bags and waited for his meal of brisket and potatoes to heat up. Clay read the label, Menu 7, the brisket entree, gravy with seasoned beef brisket slices, warfighter recommended, warfighter tested, warfighter approved, seal of the Department of Defense, United States of America. He ate Menu 7, Menu 9 beef taco, and Menu 10 chili and macaroni, accompanied by condiments and plastic-wrapped sides for 3 weeks before relocating to an Airbnb. FEMA handed out plastic water bottles in a disaster zone void of recycling. Their office used so many bottles that workers made signs to encourage people to at least squash the bottles before discarding them. A futile attempt to save space. Without clean water, dishes weren't done, and styrofoam from takeout orders clogged drains. Hurricane Harvey had hit Texas in August, and Hurricane Irma hit the Leeward Islands in Florida in September. The U.S. government claimed they already had resources engaged in Texas and the Sunshine State. The recovery for these states, according to Clay, was rapid, unlike in lingering Puerto Rico. Truckers went on strike as they attempted to negotiate with FEMA for better pay. Contracts were non-negotiable, so they sat, not delivering anything. Other drivers knew people were hungry and flew special flags on their hoods while dropping food off to those in need. The truckers' union made serious threats. An underfunded Puerto Rico emergency response team was not delivering messages for FEMA. Clay had worked 12-hour shifts for 40 days straight and remained frustrated with a lack of progress. The bouncing and rolling of dozens of vagrant tarpaulin roofs along flooded roads near live power lines rattled him. Workers and volunteers had spent countless hours tying the tarps to corrugated iron walls without identifying the risk of strong winds detaching and sending the temporary roofing around the island. The U.S. government allowed only debris removal and emergency response activities to proceed. Other work was not initiated, such as road and building repair. This meant that once the mess was cleaned up, the island looked nice, but businesses could not open and necessary items and resources couldn't be transported. Clay and his fellow FEMA workers had to train employees from other organizations, including the Environmental Protection Agency and Arizona Border Patrol. Clay headed a meeting and announced to the San Juan municipality, "We're FEMA. We're here. This is what we're going to do. This is what we can fund, and this is how you can get money from us." He had to relay the same spiel to 78 counties and municipalities. After many weeks of meetings, Clay stopped, as the US government had yet to declare eligibility for permanent work. When will that shitty reality TV acting, wig-wearing, double quarter-pounder munching rancid Clementine douchebag hurry up and declare permanent work? He uttered to his co-workers. Only debris removal and emergency response activities could continue. At the third meeting of each municipality, permanent work was declared valid. After 234 separate meetings, Clay lay down on his own bed.